Can you hear me now? Haha. Okay. Fixed it.
We fixed it without doing a restart.
Well, kind of a restart. Not the whole computer, but OBS restart.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Hello, Jared.
So what happens if we just drive into the lake?
You lose your bike. I would suggest not doing that. That's my guess, anyway. After all the trouble we went through to get it over the mountain,
Yeah.
I would strongly suggest you do not put your bike in the water. I might get mad.
Okay. Can I fast travel? This is the important question now.
Probably not yet. Because we haven't discovered a way to transfer matter via the Chimera?
Chiral network.
Chiral network, there we go.
Okay, so I'm going to this thing. Not City Harbor.
Okay, hang on. This is being dumb again. Let me just double check on the actual website. Okay, yeah. Says that we're good. Okay, might need
Somebody
to
not able to
meet
hear us.
Fragile again to be able to do fast travel, is what he says. So let's go to the dock and talk to her.
Deal.
We'll find out.
Where's my A marker?
You'll
Oh, there it is.
never find it.
Literally under my cursor.
So we're probably good up to 2 hours, but nothing beyond that.
I didn't do it. Oh.
The dead crabs again. That first one looked like a hand, though. Shouldn't that be orange? They changed their mind. They don't really want us.
Weird.
Hello.
The name's Higgs, the particle of God that permeates all existence. Ah, so it was you that dragged him into all this. Bloodied but unvowed. Uh-uh. What's that? Bridget Strand is dead. America's last president dead and burned. Oh, and now the girl's been chosen to take Mommy's place. Well, that won't wash. She's not cut out for politics, is she? Oh, but don't worry. I'll find her. And I'll keep her real safe. You see, I've come to understand the truth of the Death Stranding. Oh, there's so much you people don't know. The girl, for instance. She's not like you or me. Dooms ain't her thing. And she's more into destruction on a worldwide scale. An extinction entity. Oh, it's so hard to form connections when you can't shake hands. Fortunately, I've got a good connection to the other side. Now you're no bridge. But me, I'm bound to all This world, that world, and our sweet little angel of death. You're on the menu. All it'll take is one itty-bitty void out to blow us all to kingdom come. So how about it? Aren't you getting tired of the grind? Isn't this what you've been waiting for this whole time? A game over.
Heads up, Sam. According to our damage assessments, it would only take a single void out to total Port Knot City. A single BT allowed to make contact with a civilian would be enough. We can't let that happen. You've got to deal with that BT right now.
I'm being told we didn't make this loud. Oh.
There we go. Okay.
That's why.
Yeah.
Because before I had it turned down, but then OBS crashed. Okay, boss fight. Here we go.
Okay, how do I do things?
You're asking the wrong person. I haven't touched the controller this whole game.
Okay.
There he is. Gotta be quick. The concept of depth here is a little wonky, isn't it? Can you just spam it?
I'm not gonna.
We never got a gun, did we?
No, but these grenades are all over the place.
Yeah. And blood flags. Convenient.
B. Drop that. It said 0. Drop that. And then I go back to, I guess I have a lot of these.
I guess so. There you are. He's a pretty squid, you're a pretty squid. Interesting.
I don't know where it is.
What?
Oh, there it is.
Can they just keep showing up?
Yes.
Yes, Dre says, release the Kraken.
Okay.
Critical hit. say just spam it if you can. It looks like you can get. Who are you? Oh, that's us in play form. Ooh. And again. And again.
I can't because I ran out.
Oh, that doesn't look like a good thing.
Can't touch it.
Oh, poor baby. I just noticed he was crying. I wonder why they turn gold.
It's Chimera.
Well, yeah, because it looks like the chimera crystals, but why is it that when they... Oh. Well, there we go.
It's because there's rain.
Jared says it was a dead player chucking you stuff.
Was it?
I don't know. And welcome, Growlcore. Congratulations on your emojis getting approved. They look fantastic.
That was awesome. Don't give me an A rating.
You got hit. That docked you.
Is that what I mean?
Probably.
I don't know.
It looked like there was a blood loss thing
Yeah.
on there, so. Your first A. Womp, womp, womp.
I've gotten worse.
Oh, the fish. It's gonna smell great in the morning.
Incredible. Simply incredible.
Yes, I am.
For the first time in history, a human being has defeated a BT. Were you not a repatriate, I doubt it would have been possible. Not only does contact with your fluids pose no risk of triggering a void out, but in much the same way as your car is rejected by the beach, your blood can be used to expel BTs from our world and return them to the other side. You've given us hope, Sam. Perhaps we may yet be saved.
Be proud, my friend. Emily's still waiting for you in the west. Head to your boat. It's ready. Get those supplies to Lake Knot City. We're just getting started.
Yeah, as the channels grow, more emotes get out there, and so it'll come with time, Jared. It'll come with time. I really like that, what do you call it, Omega laugh that you got going on, Growlcore. I like it a lot better than the penguin one. The penguin one's a little disturbing when I saw that in your chat this morning.
Okay, for real. How do I... Oh.
How do you what?
Oh, I see. You press this button to change pages.
Oh, interesting.
And then...
I'm guessing that we can take the empty vials, because it doesn't just get rid of it. Either you can recycle them or refill them back in the place is what I'm guessing.
So the real question is, how do I rock the baby again?
I don't know.
There we go. I do this and I check on BB.
There we go. Oh, hello. Oh, our little hand thing turns into a mobile.
Oh. That's not what I intended, but here we go. Okay. So I hit down. I'm checking on BB.
Holy cow. Growlcore must have a tornado form right outside his house.
Examine.
Examine.
Okay.
It looks like the words are moving. It's a little weird.
Oh. Oh, and that soothed them back to full capacity.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. Okay, now what do I have on my back? Carry that bag. Blood bag.
Just our own stuff, I guess. Well, yeah, climbing anchor and spray and stuff like that.
Attached to suit. How do I use blood bag?
Blood bag is used automatically when you do your hematic grenades.
Okay.
I think you might be able to inject them into yourself as well, but I don't know for sure. But since there's a compound right there, you might just be able to sleep and get it back. Don't quote me on that though.
I want my bike. Okay.
Happy day.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
And goodbye, Sam Porter Bridges. Okay, Fragile. Do you remember the accelerator button?
Yes. Where is she?
She was up on the dock over there.
Yeah. Okay.
Just look for the funky umbrella. Anyway, what he was doing, I'm guessing, is our first look into fast travel.
Gonna catch a ride on that boat, Sam? Before you do, be aware that you'll have to leave behind any cargo you haven't gotten around to delivering. It'd be a shame to abandon something important, though, especially if you are close to finishing a run. My advice, put that stuff in your private locker in Port Knot City. Or, if you're feeling responsible, you could just delay your boat trip until you've tied up loose ends. It's your call.
Well, we made that call the first time you said it.
Yeah. So I should put the bike back.
No, because your bike isn't cargo. You can take the bike.
So I should put all this stuff on my back in the.
I don't think that counts because that's personal cargo.
Okay.
We're just checking out the torque on this thing.
I mean, I can always go back if we decide it's not a good idea.
One more thing. Plus, if for some reason it doesn't let us take our bike, I'm sure it'll still be waiting on the dock when we come back, if we come back.
You're sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Snack?
You're so weird.
You came through then.
I don't break that easy. Name notwithstanding.
You saw that asshole too, right?
Higgs. He's the leader of a separatist group.
Seemed to me like he was controlling that BT.
That's level 7 for you. Higher, maybe.
Seems like you know a lot about him.
Used to work together. Guess you could say we had a contract.
You did business with terrorists? Whoever pays, huh?
He wasn't like that back then.
So what's your angle? You want to save the world, or you want to fuck it all up like him?
I just wish things were different, all right? Here's all right.
When she gets testy, her umbrella is like, how dare you?
Don't worry, she still floats. Come on,
Obviously.
we're the only cargo left.
Episode 3, Fragile. Well, we clean up nice, don't we?
I guess.
Holy cow, you can carry 200 pounds on your arm? It said load capacity, 200 pounds.
It's a gnarly backpack.
We should get there tomorrow.
Not much
Okay.
of a conversation.
I'm really surprised we didn't have to.
I'm surprised that photo is still in as good condition as it is.
For how often he appears to drop it.
I told you before, Sam. The past just won't let go.
Jared says it doesn't seem like sea travel is that dangerous.
Listen, I have something to ask of you.
Here's the side quest.
It has to do with that asshole. Higgs.
Did we fall asleep sitting up? Why would you detach the baby and set it down and run the risk of it falling off the boat?
Because the past just won't let go. I don't know.
Sam. Do you remember?
Toss her overboard. Heels on a beach don't work that well.
It's almost time to go, Sam.
Unless there's dead whales underneath the sand.
Even then.
I had no idea until you told me. No idea that I was alive. Living is no different from being dead if you're all alone.
Or warm. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. Did you forget how to go home? Come on. I'll take you halfway.
How
and
long
then
has
you
she
can do
been
the rest
there?
by yourself.
At 51%, all the monsters grab him.
Better now. I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me. We used to play together a lot in this place.
You brought me here. I couldn't make the trip on my own.
So long as you have a body to return to, you can't come and go as you please.
So you can't just come back east through here.
Not until you make us whole again, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me.
Jared says, I think she is always on the beach. Yes, but how long has she been there? Because, like, if...
Who was trapped in a room on the west coast? Is it her?
Yeah.
It's her.
So I think what's going on is, like, if you're dead, you can go on and off the beach as you please. That's what she just said. Crochet. But since her body is being held captive on the west coast, she's stuck there as well.
I don't know how you
Maybe.
Need to pick me up?
Stop trying to feed me maggots, woman.
Welcome to Lake Knot City. What?
Nothing.
Let's go.
Pick up the baby.
Baby's underneath the blue, the blue thing.
It's a big baby. Squish.
No, squish right here. Yeah.
Yep.
This cargo is from Port Knot City, bound for Lake Knot. I'll leave these up to you. The dispatch terminal is up ahead. In the meantime, I've got some business to attend to. Later, alligator.
That was a dick move. Bring 2 containerfuls of things. Come home with like 50 bags of groceries. See ya! Take care of these, they're all refrigerated.
I'm pretty sure I only have to take care of the ones on the ground.
Okay. They weren't there before. But yeah, there's all our stuff. Sweet. You just pick them all up, put them on your back, and then rearrange them. Right?
Yeah.
I like it. Well, that's not so bad.
Okay.
Looks like you've got an empty container there, huh?
Huh.
Feel free to submit junk like that to Bridges. You might not have a use for it, but we do.
Okay. That's done so far.
Doesn't look like we have our bike though, huh?
Looks like no.
Dum dum dum. Might as well.
I almost did it.
Ah, yes. This is our think time. Time to walk.
Oh, my boots got redone.
Oh, nice.
Does that mean I don't wait? Thinking time's over. Oh no, I have boots right there.
You still have your other boots.
Interesting.
Who'da thunk? Seawater makes your shoes brand spanking new.
Brand spanking new. Okay. I'm guessing.
Well, you're reaching your limit, but
Nah.
I'll take all your stock. Don't do it.
I could do 25 more.
That one letter did say the more that you carry, eventually the more you're able to carry. So...
Okay. I can't even get back there.
Yeah, you can. You just go up the stairs and through the door, right?
What door? I mean, there's that door right there, but I have to climb down. So I guess I can't do it right now.
You might have to go up the stairs, because this just looks like another port.
Oh. I guess that makes sense. Okay.
Except it's saying all of these crates are glowing, so maybe look for a place that you can deposit them. Or are they all going to Lake now?
This is really pretty. I've been in some old U.S. military bases, and they just kind of feel like this.
Yeah. Been to a place in Washington State called Fort Worden, and they've got some old stuff that kind of goes underneath the perimeter, where you can go inside. The lighting doesn't work very well, so it was a little creepy, but just these big, long cement tunnels that echo, and it's kind of eerie. Dre says, I'm just waiting for the thing to topple.
I mean, I've come close a couple times.
Don't damage the cargo. Don't do it. Suddenly not so nice.
They didn't even greet me. What the heck?
I'd like to see a manager.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome.
I deliver at these establishments all the time. I deserve more respect.
I am the customer here.
I'm always right.
Made it.
Nice.
Deliver requested cargo.
Welcome, welcome. We're watching your boat move away. I hate to be a hard ass, but I've got to ask. Everything you're transporting above board? Nothing dangerous or illicit? I'm sure they checked you on the way in, but I'm gonna have to take a second look.
Well, unless sperm's illegal.
All clear. Not picking up anything unusual. Cargo looks great too. Been a while since we got some of this
What a
stuff.
jerk.
We don't get many porters here.
Oh my god. Less than 50% damage. Look at me.
Who's a good delivery boy?
I'm a good delivery boy.
Who's a good delivery boy?
I like my satisfaction points.
Okay. So now we just need to work on bridge link, whatever that means. I'm guessing that that's something
I have
to
to
do
make
with the fast
bridges.
travel.
The bridges. Because I've made one bridge.
Okay.
Sorry for the hassle.
Yes, Jared, we can change the difficulty.
Oh, we heard you were carrying a Cupid. Is that right? You're clear to
No.
pick this up.
And we currently have it on medium.
Normal.
Yeah,
No.
normal. Sorry, that's how it translates to me. But given how that boss fight went, well, it was also the first boss fight, so it was...
Probably easier.
Yeah.
I felt a bit of a challenge, but it was definitely not as hard. What I'm afraid is the cargo get harder to carry. We know how well I do with that.
You'll topple, and fall,
Oh.
and cry, and your reputation will go down the drain.
So we're finally on the network. Long time coming. We won't hold anything back. Capital Knot City will get everything. If all this info sharing makes everyone safer, I'm all for it. You can bet I'm not the only one here who feels that way. I suppose it was better when Bridges 1 first came this way. At least I don't remember terrorists and BTs making our lives difficult back then. Well, be careful out there. The world's not what it used to be. And thank you.
No, duh.
Finally made it past Ground Zero, Sam. Congratulations. And thank you. It'll only get harder from here, though. When we first came through, it was different. Peaceful. The 3 cities out there, Lake, Middle, and South Knot, were all on board with our plans for reconstruction. Fragile Express was contracted by all 3 and kept supplies moving and people connected. But that all changed a year ago when the Separatists carried out their attacks. 1 to detonated nukes from the old days. Half of South North City went up in the other. Casualties were devastating. Bridges doesn't have the resources to link up the remaining cities on its own. We need to secure the support of everyone, even those who want nothing to do with the UCA. Impossible as that may seem.
The situation has changed dramatically since Bridges 1 first went west. The destruction of Middle Knot in particular forced us to adapt a new strategy. It's like Amelie said, we don't have the time or resources to construct another knot on that scale. That's why we've taken to cutting deals with preppers and the like. Our only recourse is to utilize their shelters to bolster the strength of the network.
Takes a special kind of person to live out here on their own. The kind that'll tell us to fuck off if we ask them to join the UCA.
Oh, we know. No one's expecting them to say yes up front. But even if they don't like dealing with most people, they got on okay with Fragile Express.
Don't tell me. You want us to use her credentials to get in good with them.
Bingo. She's agreed to it too.
And in exchange, she gets...
Nothing really. A chance to get back at Higgs, I suppose. I can't blame her for wanting one. He took everything from her and then some. Time healed some wounds, but not hers.
Because
Work
she's
ahead won't be
fragile.
simple or easy, but it needs doing. Get some rest for now. We'll talk more later.
Your work is greatly
I'm fine. I don't need a nap. I just got off the boat.
I was asleep for 16 hours sitting up on the boat.
For how fast he falls asleep, I am envious. I can only imagine.
You're
what
like
you-
a very close second, though.
I can fall asleep in 30 seconds flat, but that is amazing.
Ice caps. I think that's new.
Where'd the whales go?
They went away a while ago.
I know.
A
they
while
did.
ago.
It's called a kipu. It means knot in old words. You can also use it to count stuff. I add a knot when I make a friend.
Okay. Then how about I add another knot every time I see you?
Hasn't changed much.
Mm-mm.
This must be very important to you if you were able to bring it here. Very special.
It is special. I made it for you.
I'll treasure it, Sam.
Models in this game work as long as they don't touch each other. Then it's creepy.
Something to eat?
Oh my gosh.
Why are you here?
Ask your boss man.
No. I mean, why are you here?
Got a delivery for a porter. You're gonna need this on the road ahead. This will ID you as an associate of Fragile Express. It's woven from my blood and chiral crystals. Think of it as a kind of bond. Preppers around these parts won't give you trouble so long as you've got it. We were the only people making deliveries out here. This was our territory. Until Higgs fucked it all up. Me, the Express, our reputation, all of it.
Now you want to fuck him back.
Hot.
On your own.
I'm not on my own.
Hot.
Port Knot City, next to your bed. So far apart, yet somehow we keep meeting. All that BT country in between where I should have been caught in void out. Yet here I am. Here I am.
You can use the beach?
I have a beach. You've got yours. I've got mine. I use it to jump across space. I can't conjure up BTs the way Higgs can, but I can go after him, chase him to the beach. Problem is, everyone's got their own way in. I'm only allowed to pass through the beach I know and understand. I'm sure you've heard the term multiverse.
You all right?
The jumps take a lot out of me. Suck my blood dry.
That was my next guess, why she's always giving us things,
You're going to edge not
but for a different reason.
The place is full of terrorists. But if you're dead set on it, then you're gonna have to deal with Higgs sooner or later.
Look, I make deliveries, killing monsters and terrorists. It's not what I do.
What if we did it together?
Ha.
I could use my power to help you. We don't have to want the same thing to be on the same side. I could send you across my beach. To any place the Chiralian's thick enough. Any place connected to the chiral network.
And what do you expect in return?
I expect you to think it over. Here. Call it an incentive. And call me if you need me.
And like I said, fast travel.
Soon, I guess.
This will keep us connected. See you when I see you.
Mary Poppins! Magic umbrellas. Jared asks,
Ooh, there we go. Hydro can instantly transport you to any distribution center or safe house within the area covered by the chiral network. Any items you're carrying will be placed in a private locker.
That's nice. Jared asks if we lost the photo on the boat. I think she took it, didn't she?
Yeah, I think she did.
Nice.
Okay.
That's new. Must have been a bad one if Rowie hopped out and it's like, nope.
Either that or the person who was using the place before us didn't flush.
Ugh, ugh.
Nice. Every time.
What?
The winking. It's not your buttons, I'm guessing. Pretty sure. Not ever gonna change?
I don't think so. I was just curious. Okay. Do I have to use it both sitting and standing, or what?
I mean, if they're going for realistic, that's
I
not my
That's why I
department.
sit every time.
We'll put it in a poll for the chat. What do you think? Does he pee when he sits or no? Dre says no.
Don't need it?
No. I think he's saying no, you don't pee when you sit.
Oh.
I think he's right though, because that one time we'd gone back to the base and then we were opening up the inventory and that urinate thing was still full. So
Now, I will admit...
Jared just said drink more monsters. You will admit what?
Well, the sound of the monster coming out matches the how the liquid. It's like they recorded an actual monster being drunk. It just sounds like exactly, because they sound different than other cans.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, clearly it's a sponsor. You got to get it right.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's drink all the monsters and have a heart attack.
Well, I can drink 3 to have any effect. And then they get replenished.
Oh, they do?
You know, well, I drank 2 one time, and then there was 3 for a bit, and then...
I think every time you leave. I mean, it's a private room, so you got a housekeeper coming in, dunking more monsters. Drink them all, babe. Drink them all.
I'm not drinking them all. He's already gonna die.
He can't.
And then I have to use toilet standing. Okay. Seven grenades worth of pee.
Number 1. So named because it contains a vaporized extract formulated from your urine. Compared to our first iteration, this EX grenade contains a higher concentration of your fluids, which should make it more effective against BTs. Whenever you avail yourself of your private room's facilities, we will collect the results and produce additional units for your use. So you needn't worry about running out.
Okay.
You're in the grenade business now.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I've seen that word before.
Maybe.
Maybe. It's maybe.
Sam, access the Lake Knot City delivery terminal.
How do we still have so much crap on us?
Because I don't think I've turned in the
Sam,
extra
to
stuff.
review, your present objective is to extend the chiral network from Lake Knot City to South Knot City. To that end, you'll need to utilize prepper shelters as way stations. Frankly, it won't be easy. Fragile's tried to get some of them on board, but you know how preppers are.
I don't know how preppers are.
More than a few won't want anything to do with the UCA.
Well, you just dealt with one here and you were like, what a jerk.
They're better off with us. Figure out what they need and what we can provide, and then deliver. Do that, and they just might agree to join us. All right, get to it. The list of orders is on the terminal.
Can I have a bike? Joy says they can be a bit preppy.
Orders for Sam. Actually, let's go back here. Private locker. Oh, it's this resin stuff. That. This is where I want to put it, right in the private locker.
Yeah, to use for later.
Okay.
That's what I would do anyway. And then they wanted us to return the used container.
Okay. Recycle?
I think so.
By handing over excess materials to a facility, you can increase the amount stored on site. Now, these materials can then be used later for equipment fabrication and so forth.
So you can just do that.
Just remember that each facility has separate stores and that the amount on hand differs from site to site. Don't get carried away.
Okay. Okay.
My timelines are all getting lapsed, and it's like,
An empty container tagged with a fake ID, aka decoy cargo. Could be useful for fooling folks who can't get enough of other people's deliveries.
interesting. But it's like, what if our sister isn't even our sister? It was actually our mom, and our timelines are being weird.
Hmm. Okay. So I guess I'll do this one and then, or I'll do the big order over here.
The heavy one, yeah, I'd probably do this.
Or do this one real quick just to kind of see what happens.
Yeah.
This is a somewhat unusual order. You're going to want to review the key points in the summary.
Okay.
Take the Evo Devo unit to the Engineering Shelter 2306 and ask him to join the chiral network. The Evo Devo unit works in conjunction with the chiral network and the chiral printer and allows entire objects to be recreated from mere fragments of the original. Be aware that it is still in prototype stage, however.
Low durability and can be destroyed very easily. So yeah, definitely do that one first.
Okay. I don't think I'll need a ladder.
Yeah, it all looks pretty flat. Unless, hang on a sec. There are 2 rivers there, and we don't have a bridge. Do we?
So I'm going from here to there.
Mm-hmm. But then in order to get
Where's
to
the river?
Zoom out. There's 2 rivers right there.
Yeah, there will be.
Oh,
For
are
the
those
other one.
bridges? Are those bridges?
Maybe.
Or no, they might just be ports. I don't know.
Or maybe they're bridge areas where you just have to build them, get enough metal.
Right. It looks like there's some ladders that have already been placed as well.
So look at this. So I don't have to cross any rivers to get there other than that one little one right there.
Mm-hmm. So you might want to take a ladder if that stuff's extremely fragile. You never know.
Or I just use the anchor that I have.
The anchor?
Because I currently have a climbing anchor.
Mm-hmm.
So if I just use that, then I don't need a ladder.
How do you use a climbing anchor to cross a river?
I don't need to. I just keep balance.
Okay.
It's not like it's a heavy load. It's only 15 kilograms.
Right.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
Go for it. So you're just taking the one thing and then coming back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to kind of see what happens.
Thank you for your contribution. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Thank you so much.
Keep on keeping on.
You're passing through mule territory. Move fast and quiet. Because if they see you, if they catch you, they'll think that they're parents reporters like you who risk life and limb to try and keep our country together. And now their broken children carry on the work without any understanding of what it once meant. It's a ritual to them. The delivery. An insatiable addiction. And they'll be coming for you to get their next fix.
Did you bring that decoy package?
No.
Okay.
Because they wanted me to turn it in. And I did. And they said that's what it was used for, and they would do that.
Oh.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
What pick up? What does that mean?
Oh.
Oh. I was looking at the mushrooms, not the floaty maggots.
I'm just gonna go on the road.
Well, if I were an evil, that's where I'd be looking for people.
But this is a video game.
Yeah, and it's a realistic simulation. Relatively. Hi.
Okay, so where would you want me to go? This way?
It doesn't matter, babe. Do it the way you wanna.
Okay. I'm just curious.
I just think if you can cut across to do that. Nicely done.
It's the hat.
Yes.
There's two more over there. They all went that way.
So if you go between those rocks, yeah. Better book it. They tagged you. So I think when they send out that pulse, it's like a pin on their maps. So they go to that location and then they have to ping you again.
Catch me, fellas. Zigzag.
Serpentine, serpentine.
I have a decent amount of stamina, so as long as no.
Yeah, put some rocks between you guys.
Yeah.
And don't forget to balance as you cross.
No service.
That's exactly why I'm here. It's weird that they just gave up.
This is what normal is like. People give up all the time. Now when I deliver this, I can go beat them all up.
Yes. Too bad it doesn't give you experience points.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
Thanks. Sam Bridges, I presume? I've heard of you. The man trekking across the country trying to reconnect folks. I appreciate you bringing me this. I do. Times have been tough without Fragile Express to handle deliveries. Now let me just check the cargo. Huh. Wow. You took really good care of this. I'll let Bridges know how the V&V testing goes. Thanks again.
Such a good delivery.
Yep.
Nice.
Sweet. I love the likes from fake people.
I need you to understand something.
Okay.
It's about Fragile.
Really?
You might have heard she helped terrorists. That she didn't care who got hurt. But I'm telling you, that's gotta be bullshit. Her and her people put their lives on the line to get us what we needed. She's a hero through and through. Look, I was born in this shelter. The only world I've ever known is within these walls. So when people talk about America, I can't even begin to imagine it. But if that Cupid connects me to everyone else, I won't have to. So yeah, I want to join the UCA. I want to see what I've been missing.
You could say he grew up sheltered.
Oh. Ugh. Every kid's gonna grow up sheltered for the next couple of years, I guess. Demonetized. Oh wait, wrong platform.
Oh, we're crying this time? Have we cried every time?
Maybe.
Sure. I like it.
To what joke? We've had quite a few in the last little bit.
My last one was real bad.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Yep, the sheltered one, he confirmed.
And with that, my standalone 3D printer is capable of chiral printing. Assuming it works, the Evo Dev should enable me to replicate all kinds of archived objects.
Well, you're a
We can
nerd.
rebuild America one piece at a time. In the meantime, I can use the network to see what's going on in the cities, track mule and terrorist activity. It's like you brought me the whole wide world in that package. Thank you, Sam. Let's do business again. Oh yeah. I've got a little something I'd like you to put through its paces. An assist unit I developed myself. Works perfectly in sim trials, but I need someone to test it out on solid ground. And if it makes your job a little easier, all the better.
Power skeleton. Interesting. Can we run so fast?
Sam, active skeletons attach to your legs and augment your physical capabilities. The one you've got there is a load-bearing AS, designed to reinforce your joints. Just wearing an AS will provide additional support, but you can also boost it to maximize its potential. Go ahead and take it for a spin. You won't be disappointed.
Can I run faster?
Until something jams up the servos and snaps your leg in two.
Remove cargo and equip.
And then you can just attach the rest of the cargo to your back.
Yeah.
Thank you kindly. Come around again soon.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
If they have stuff that they want you to take back to Lake,
That's one prepper way station.
might as well.
2 to go.
Yeah. I guess I'll be reorganizing it here in a second.
Look at that. That's typically how it goes.
Dangerous area. Do not go through unless you run really fast.
Hey, we do that now. So eventually we get enough where we're just this giant mecha skeleton.
Yeah.
Carrying a ton of boxes on our head.
Seems pretty cool, the idea of a augmented foot or leg, augmented legs. You get what I mean.
Don't do anything outward.
So it doesn't use your stamina. Is what it looks like.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, that's fast.
That is fast.
Well, I'm gonna run through that area.
He says it has a battery though.
Yeah, it does.
So we just find a recharging station?
Yeah.
Like we did on the motorcycles?
Don't you dare go off.
Here it comes.
If you keep an eye out, I should be able to dodge them. There's...
He mentions it also has a solar recharge.
Oh.
So did the bike. Oh, hello.
I'm just running. They can't catch me. Right?
They could spear you.
They could. But they're stupid. See? Look at that. See, they can't even touch me.
Says
Bye.
as he gets smacked.
Bye.
Looks like they might be augmented too.
Can they see me in the bushes?
I'm guessing so. I wouldn't
Okay, they
do
can.
that.
I was just checking, okay?
How dumb are they?
I just had to know.
Trey says serpentine.
What's that?
Zigzag.
Because I'm faster than them.
I think that it was meant almost as a joke, not as...
Hey, it works. I have not been hit since the last time I've been hit.
Funny how that statement is always true. Oh, you want to go pick up that last package?
Why not? Thank you. Ooh!
Metal! Dre says, did he really ask what's that? To Serpentine?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've
yes, I did. Am I not smart enough for all you people?
No, I've used it in the past, and you've kind of been like, yeah, okay. So.
Yeah, I mean, I made it, didn't I? Whatever you were trying to communicate, it worked, right?
Sure.
Yay.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Welcome to Lake Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
I wish there was more to explore, like within the cities. But I guess they're all underground, aren't they?
Are they underground? Is that what they're getting at? Or is it just like one person at each one of these places?
I don't know, that tiny shelter, he said that he was born in the shelter, so it might be like a small town.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
And if these are the really nice places, and the private rooms are all underground. Did you just stifle a yawn?
Yeah, I don't want to be rude.
They can't see your mouth.
They can hear my mouth.
You're so considerate. Nothing is the most considerate person. That's why I'm there.
I really want to be eating cheese crackers right now, but I'm not because I don't want them to have to listen to that. So I'm also stifling yawns.
The legend does it again. Everything looks to be in perfect condition. Thank you, Sam.
Wouldn't be much of a legend if I didn't do it again.
It's a good thing only that the grenades fell off.
Nothing important got wrecked. Just your legs. Awesome.
I wish I knew what the other levels were.
Other levels?
Yeah.
Until the next delivery, then.
What do you mean?
Stay safe.
I'm an expert porter.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Order available. Please
Some
access
different
delivery.
titles.
Yeah. It's like, how many orders do I need to do before I become a mule?
I will do all of them.
Okay.
You want to just take them both?
I probably
Go to
could.
craftsman first and then the other one so that you avoid their territory. Their
Yeah.
territory.
Take the gun parts and the anti-BT weapons to the craftsman in Shelter 2321 and ask him to join the chiral network. The craftsman is interested in self-defense and especially in converting lethal weapons into non-lethal ones. Now that's kind of cool.
So ask super nice.
I'm a super nice guy.
Bring a binky with you, because the guy's a pacifist.
It's just an interesting thought. But I
Yeah.
guess rubber bullets are
Non-lethal.
non-lethal, but they still can take an eye out, as we've seen in the last few weeks. The elder in Shelter 2318 needs his prescription. Take it to him and ask him to join the chiral network. He's getting old, and because his shelter's pretty hard for porters to reach, his supplies are running low. I'll show you how hard it is to reach.
Jure says the correct term is less than lethal. So it won't kill you, but it'll get you nearly there.
Well, it can hurt you. It won't kill you, but you'll know that you were hit.
Heck, you
What
can
are
do-
paintballs?
You can do that. I was going to say that. You can do that going paintballing.
Yeah. Okay.
How's BB? Oh, he's good.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
I need to figure out how to recharge my legs.
Jure says no, they can kill. It's why they had to change the name. I mean, if you take anything coming out of any type of gun at point blank, I'm guessing it can do some real serious damage.
Is this just the end of the area?
There's a collapsed road. I saw it as you were running back.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to find a charger.
You might have to build one.
Yeah. Seems like it.
But you've got a PCC, right?
I believe so.
It's so funny, because that's the name of my my program that I use at work.
Oh. It's in my locker.
Contaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
PCC can also means pistol caliber carbine.
Hmm. Okay.
So after these 2 deliveries, are we calling it a night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Fabricate equipment.
Have a pleasant journey.
I don't have that heavy a load, but it seems a lot more forgiving with these legs.
Yeah. I say carbine and not carbine. I guess I always have. That's just the way that it looks to me, and when I was taught the word, I remember it being pronounced carbine. But whoever taught me might have been saying it wrong.
I say carbine, but I don't know if it's what's right.
Yeah, I've never heard carbine before. There's no right or wrong, is what he says. But yeah, it's never even occurred to me to pronounce it carbine, because the E at the end makes the I say its name. Right?
Sam, that spot is too close to an existing structure. If you want to build a new one, you need to do so outside the sensor ring.
So I'm thinking you just have to get out on the main road.
Yeah.
Have a pleasant journey.
It's so funny. Anytime I look over and I see that monkey, I can almost hear the boom.
I'm glad I don't have to look at it the whole time. Look at only the chat, Hannah.
Weapons
You
restrictions.
may not see game. Maybe off on the right there.
No.
Off the road.
This looks like a good circular spot.
Construction complete.
Yay!
My legs!
I can feel my legs again!
So there's that and then there's that. And I'm going to that one.
Okay. On
Should I
the
take a road?
again. I can't wait to get on the road again.
Should I take the Mordor route or the road route?
Well, I don't see a road route, so it's looking like Mordor to me.
Okay.
Keep it
More
up.
like
Keep
Rohan.
it up.
Pep talk, pep talk. What?
It's more like Rohan.
I take in the Hobbits to Isengard.
Use cargo as a weapon, so. As a makeshift weapon.
Yeah, so you just beam someone on the head with your cargo.
Ugh. Fine.
I guess I'm not as considerate as you. I didn't cover my yawn at all. Dre says Rohan was not that rocky. You break a horse's ankle or leg too often. Very true. You have to get like a mountain goat or something in here. Even then, we're likely to fall and break an ankle.
Yeah,
Close one.
Well, no, these boots are super forgiving before they find me again. Okay. Headed in the right direction. So now that we've traveled to a new area, it kind of feels like this game is just 3 or 4 open world areas. Maybe 5 or 6. You just kind of work through.
Right. This one definitely seems to have less BT territory.
There's less rain here. I guess rain has to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there's not as much growth, which makes it look
So there's
pretty.
less things to die and give off Carillium.
Yeah.
Good point. Oh, the smoky building. Oh no, that's a mountain coming out of the fog. Rendering.
So,
Always like the quiet.
pulling up the map. So I probably just want to cross here and then maybe come down here. Yeah.
Oh. Spiffy. So our eldest, we have Minecraft on an iPad, and he discovered it recently, and usually he'll want to watch like a movie or something during the day, and it's one of the first things he'll ask for in the morning. You know, we don't let him first thing in the morning, but he'll usually
We let
ask.
him get on at 9:30, and not a minute before.
Yeah.
He's like, "Is it 9:30?"
Is it 9:30? But I mean, he's got time limits on certain things. But anyway, so this morning, rather than asking if he can watch like his favorite show or something, he goes, "Is it 9:30 yet?" I said, "Yes, it's 9:30." He says, "Yes, can I play Minecraft?"
It's our boy.
It'll be interesting to see how long it takes him to really understand more mechanics of the game, because he hasn't really made anything yet. He likes walking around and jumping in water, and then he's like, I'm stuck. Can you get me out of the water? And I pulled him aside. I'm like, here, you find a place with dirt, and you just dig your way out. He's like, oh, okay. And then the next time he did, he's like, I'm back in the water, but it's okay. I can figure it out. Cutest kid.
What was that sound?
I don't know.
Oh, it's starting to rain.
Oh. We spoke too soon. Dre, since most people watch on Twitch, but you do not, should I post streams into my new Discord channel and set up a ping over there, or would it be easier for you if I just continued to do it in ball and chain, do you think? How did we get so many empty blood packs?
I
Maybe
can pick up 999 of these things.
your pants are just crawling with bugs. Okay, I think I'm gonna transition it over to mine just so that I don't gum up ball and chain stuff. I feel bad doing that, so I'll transition it over to mine. I just have to figure out how it works. Should be pretty straightforward though. It's a very user-friendly platform, it seems. Hello, Pseudo. Thanks for joining. Jared says he enjoyed making houses in Minecraft. Our eldest likes going to the villages, opening the doors, and punching the villagers in the nose because they make that funny sound. That, he's on peaceful, so nothing can hurt him. And then he encountered a dog once, and he was, he doesn't realize exactly what's going on with that because he's not getting a bad reaction, but he kept doing that to the dog, and the dog died.
Oh,
and
no.
He was like, "Mom, I killed the dog." Yeah, you shouldn't punch it. It's like, yeah, okay.
It's so sad. At least he got to learn the lesson with a fake dog.
Yes.
It'd be so sad. One thing that's really appealing about video games for kids.
Oh.
I'm good.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
One thing that kids really like about video games, at least what I did, is there's no rules in video games.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sandbox, and your parents leave you alone. So you can do whatever you want in there as long as you're not angry in the real world.
Yeah.
Your parents will basically leave you alone.
Unless they see you doing something seedy in Grand Theft Auto. If they even
If
allow
they let
Grand
you play
Theft
Grand
Auto.
Theft Auto. Hey, Michael, let's get you some
No!
San Andreas.
No!
See how that works out.
I read a Reddit post where some kid, he was like showing his grandpa or his dad, I don't remember what it was, Grand Theft Auto, where it's like, yeah, this is really cool, look, I can be a cop and I can do this, and then there was this other part where he was like, and I can also do this, and he went onto the beach and like chainsawed a bunch of hookers, and, it's like, and within the week his dad like took away the game or something.
You're not with Fragile Express, are you?
No.
I get it. Bridget is using their IDs to complete the delivery. Well, good work, son. I'll take that off your hands. Package looks... brand new. Wow. Been a while since I've seen cargo in such good shape. Thank you kindly. No, it couldn't have been easy.
So if it were beat up, would you have been like, I'm not joining your network. You can't
I'm
take
not
care of
joining
anything.
your cult. Look at how straight that line was.
Pretty darn.
Yeah.
Nicely done. I wonder what that crater used to be. Whether it be a city or a volcano or something.
Well, they just explained it was 2 cities, right? This is...
Oh yeah, because it was nuked,
Yeah.
not warped. That's right.
What's your angle anyway? Everyone knows Fragile was behind the attack that wiped out Middlemont City. Only a damn fool trusts that terrorist to deliver shit now. But here you are, filling in. Keeping her business alive for her, am I right? I swear. Can't trust anyone these days. Don't try sweet-talking me onto your little network. You know why there's been so many terrorist attacks recently? Because you all pissed them off with your talk of reuniting the country. Join the UCA. I may as well paint a bullseye on my shelter. Just keep my deliveries coming. We'll get along just fine. Don't need any trouble. Though I will say, I appreciate these hematic grenades of yours. Quality work, gotta admit. Not the sort of equipment the UCA ought to keep to itself. There's a lot of freelance porters operating in these parts, after all. If I could churn these out by the boatload and gear up those folks. Now you're good people. I can see that. And you brought my order like I asked. But it'll take more than that for me to agree to what you're asking.
More deliveries.
Big step. But if you could prove to me Bridges is an organization I can trust. Well, how about this? Do another run for me. I'll put the details on the terminal there.
Good work. New order available.
I love it when customers talk themselves into everything.
That's the basis of basically any interaction. You go to therapy so that you can talk out your problems enough to where you convince yourself that you have to do the right thing.
Okay, I guess I'll take this.
Yeah, we're heading there anyway.
Pretty much.
Oh wait, no, never mind. But that's a short route.
Yeah.
The toolkit you're looking for ought to be in my old shelter. It's been tagged, so you shouldn't have any trouble finding the place. I'll unlock it remotely once you get there. Oh, and take some of those hematic grenades you brought with you. Nothing you'll want more when those BTs put your back against the wall, right? Here's hoping it won't come to that.
Here's hoping you never find out that we are the source of that, because if you're gonna be sending those out by the boatload, you're gonna bleed us dry.
Why do I have medals on my back?
You picked them up. They were just on the side.
Hmm.
So you can put them in your private locker. From here, right? Can't you? I don't know.
Oh well.
Well, if you come up to, there was a auto paver. If you see another one of those kind of machines, you might be able to deposit some metals there, put it towards making something.
Gotcha.
Are those mules seriously just standing right out there? Hi.
I don't think so. They're inside of it. They're engineers.
Okay. Hello, baby.
That's okay. It's alright.
you get heart-shaped bubbles. Blow heart-shaped breaths.
Okay, so we are doing
The one in the crater.
not that one.
I think it's up the mountain. Turn the other way. Yeah, that one maybe. Yes.
Oh, I see. Well,
Your call.
I think I'm gonna save and we'll
Yeah,
call it a night.
it's getting late. Not bad though. It was intriguing story stuff, like the way that they're fast traveling and Huji face summoning BTs.
I was wondering who our villain would be, and I guess it's Higgs.
Yeah.
I feel like there's gonna be some power plays with the government stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. You want to change your screen first.
Yeah. Anyway, you were saying.
Well, I was just wondering who our enemy was, and like who's gonna struggle for power here, because we're gonna connect everything. And the playthrough time, I saw somebody play, the guy that we watched for The Last of Us. His playthrough time on this was 26 hours, and I guess we're 8 hours in.
Something like that, yeah.
We're pretty far in, but at the pace that we're going, I don't know, I guess it could take us 26 hours, but I feel like there's some kind of a twist that's gonna happen where we connect everything and then it's like, surprise, we're
actually the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been set on edge by Dead Man and a couple of the other characters. It just seems like there's something else. They've got a different agenda that they don't want anyone to know.
Is it the mask that throws you off?
No, because that's not Dead Man. Dead Man's the lobotomized guy.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't know, he's the guy I probably trust most, but yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Watch him be the bad guy, because they got me. They got me. Caleb trusts him.
We will succeed. All right. Well, we will see you guys next week at the latest. And continue our playthrough then.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
See you guys.
Stay safe. Bye.